So our first story today, I'm actually really excited for because it has to do with a politician in my own state of Ohio. And when you get something that's close to home, I feel like it really resonates. Actually, a couple of the stories that I picked out have to do with Ohio politicians. So I'm really excited um, to get into these. But the first one is about Nina Turner. Nina Turner a is somebody that's running it for a special election here in Ohio. She is a very populist left figure. She is very for the people. Nina Turner is one of those politicians that she's a Bernie Sanders surrogate, and she is I truly believe like she means what she says and she says what she means. So we're gonna get into this. This is a report from uh I got it from Common Dreams. Democratic super PAC condemned for sleazy and false attacks on Nina Turner. So, one reporter described a new mailer which falsely accuses Turner of opposing universal health care and a higher minimum wage and as wildly dishonest. So these people, this super PAC, which if you're not aware, are basically nameless, faceless, giant money pits that give money to backing of the corporations. Um, and they just throw money at their candidates, and they try to throw money at the situation until they win. And Nina Turner, she is grassroots funded. She does not accept big money, or she does not accept super PACs, and her opponent cannot say the same thing. So we're going to get into this. A Democratic Political Action Committee with close ties to the right-wing pro-Israel lobby group AIPAC is sending mailers to Ohio voters suggesting that Nina Turner, a candidate vying to fill the open U.S. House seat in the state's 11th district, opposes a higher minimum wage, universal health care, and immigration reform, an overtly false claim that drew outrage from progressive activists and lawmakers. Produced by Democratic Majority for Israel, the DMFI PAC, the political arm of a group headed by longtime Democratic pollster Mark Mellman. The mailer points to Turner's opposition to the 2020 Democratic Party platform as evidence that she is against raising the minimum wage, ensuring universal health care coverage, and revamping the inhuman U.S. immigration system. Um, so we're going to take a look at this mailer. Uh, Here it is. So this was sent out, and you can look at it, and it says Nina Turner voted to divide us. So, and on it, the official ballot of for what the DNC like. This is for what the DNC, what their official platform is. And so they're saying that she because she voted against their platform. They're saying that she voted against the minimum wage, against universal health care, and against immigration reform. Um, she voted no to the DNC platform, but as we're going to find out, this is very extremely false because the DNC platform wasn't good. It wasn't up to snuff, and she said that she wasn't going to co-sign it because it wasn't good enough. In fact, as we're going to find out, Nina Turner is the person that introduced the $15 minimum wage to the DNC platform. She fought for that. That is like her baby. So, you know, I this is completely false. As it says, uh, this is just completely false. So we're gonna go back up. As it says, the mailer doesn't mention is Turner's explicitly stated reason for opposing the platform, namely that it does not express support for Medicare for all, which progressives argue is the best way to establish a truly universal healthcare system. The platform doesn't, and that's the thing. The DNC official platform does not have universal health care. They do not stand by that. The president does not stand by that. Joe Biden has already stated on multiple occasions that he is not for universal health care. He is for a public option, which he hasn't even introduced, but he says he's for a public option, but he's mostly for bringing back Obamacare and expanding Obamacare, which, if anybody knows anything about Obamacare, is basically a giant payout to the insurance companies. The official DNC platform does not support universal health care, but you could see that they know what sells. At the end of the day, even these super PACs know that the populist ideas are what's going to get someone voted in, even if they have to blatantly lie and say that they support things that they actually don't. We're going to continue. So prominent progressives in Congress, including Representative Rashida Tlaib and Ro Khanna, took the same position as Turner. In an op-ed for Common Dreams last August, Khanna explained that while there's much progress embodied in the platform, including its support for the $15 federal minimum wage, he could not vote for a platform that lacks a clear statement supporting Medicare for all. Turner applauded Khanna's stance in a tweet at the time, declaring, "I'm right with you and the grassroots liberation baits. I'm voting hell no on at DNC platform because of Medicare for all." Again, this is it's cut and dry as it comes. The head of the Democratic Party, which would be the president, does not support Medicare for all. The official platform of the Democratic Party is not to support Medicare for all. They don't want people to who support Medicare for all in positions of power, and especially really good politicians who know how to play the game, like Nina Turner. So they're throwing, but they know at the end of the day that that's what's going to get them elected. So they're smearing her, and it's a blatant smear, and it's really, really sick and disgusting. But it's funny because nobody's buying it. They're throwing all this money, and nobody is buying it. We're gonna keep on this story. Turner responded. I do want to talk about that nobody's buying this. The Democratic Party chair, David Pepper, that Turner said Turner has advocated ideas for years that turned out to be incredibly popular in her district. So they're trying to fool people into thinking she holds the opposite views. Think about how bankrupt and twisted that is. People are going to look at this. I think people are going to look at this and say, "Oh, this is just politics as usual," and that's the sad thing. That's the depressing, disgusting thing. But the silver lining in the story is that, again, nobody is buying it. Turner responded to the DMFI mailer by simply tweeting a clip of her speaking in support of the inclusion of the $15 Ohio or $15 an hour federal minimum wage in the 2016 Democratic platform, where she spoke up for it. She's a real politician.